Leighton Meester gained widespread recognition for her role as Blair Waldorf in the popular TV series Gossip Girl. Her portrayal of the stylish and scheming character earned her critical acclaim and a significant fan following. She has also been involved in various film and television projects, including The Roommate, Single Parents, and How I Met Your Father. Here are 10 things you probably didn't know about Leighton Meester. She was born to a mother serving a federal sentence. Leighton Marissa Meester was born on April 9, 1986, in Fort Worth, Texas. Her family had a history of involvement in a drug smuggling operation before her birth. Her mother, aunt, grandfather, and father were arrested for being involved in a group that brought substantial shipments of marijuana into the United States. Her mother was sentenced to 10 years in prison while pregnant with her. After Meester was born, she stayed with her grandmother while her mother finished the rest of her sentence. While she didn't have the easiest upbringing, she did tell Marie Claire there were happy, fun times in her childhood and that she was loved. She even detailed how her mother moved with her to New York City and then Hollywood so she could pursue her goal of becoming an actor despite barely being able to make ends meet. As she made more money, she never forgot about her family, but this turned out to be difficult for her. Meester sued her mother in 2011 for alleged misuse of a monthly $7,500 she sent to help take care of her sick brother. Her mother countersued, but dropped her suit several months later. As a result, Meester won a default judgment in 2012. She started modeling at a young age. Her early journey into fame started when she was a child. At the age of 10, during a modeling convention in Atlanta, a talent agent recognized her star potential and began helping her with local fashion shows and shoots. This agent took her to a modeling convention that marked a turning point in her life. A modeling agent at the convention saw her potential and invited her to New York City to start her modeling career. She decided to stay in New York and pursue her career in entertainment. Her first acting role was in Law & Order in 1999. She went on to appear in shows like Entourage, Veronica Mars, 8 Simple Rules, Seventh Heaven, House, CSI Miami, and, of course, Gossip Girl. She had to dye her hair for Blair Waldorf. As fans of Gossip Girl know, Meester gained fame for her role as Blair Waldorf in Gossip Girl, where she portrayed the complex character of a New York socialite. To accurately play Blair, she had to change her appearance, including dyeing her hair brown. She told Elle, "I had been dyeing my own hair blonde out of a box over the last year before Gossip Girl, and then went in and was told, well, this character in the books has brown hair. Do you want to dye it? I wore a wig, and they were like, you need to actually dye it." She is also a singer and songwriter. In addition to acting, Meester is also a talented singer and songwriter. In 2009, she signed a recording contract with Universal Republic and appeared in several charting songs, including Somebody to Love with Robin Thicke and Your Love's a Drug. In 2014, she released her debut studio album, Heartstrings, featuring 9 tracks she wrote herself. The album was released through her own label, Hotly Wanting. She also went on a 3-month tour to promote it in 2015. She made her Broadway debut in 2014. In 2014, she made her Broadway debut in the American classic Of Mice and Men alongside James Franco and Chris O'Dowd. About her Broadway debut, she told Collider, "It's such a different thing. It was really scary, especially at first. And then you get used to it and you start being able to have so much fun. It's the most fun ever, but it's also really difficult and scary and exposing." She trolled Adam Brody with a line from Gossip Girl before they dated. Meester and Adam Brody got married in 2014. In a podcast episode of Stitcher Studios' Podcrushed, Brody learned that Meester was initially trolling him before they started. He had a crush on her, and while they had met, she seemed distant and aloof. He recalled that Meester told him that she had to hold back her feelings for him, sharing that she said, "It's because I knew if we did, it would be a thing, you know, or like it's too powerful." Host Penn Badgley explained that Meester was actually delivering a line from Gossip Girl, though he didn't explicitly say who said it or who was on the receiving end of it. She is a volunteer with the nonprofit Feeding America. Her first-hand experience with the lack of access to food growing up led her to become an advocate for raising awareness about childhood hunger in the United States. She's volunteered with Feeding America for several years. She is featured on the official Feeding America website as part of the Entertainment Council. She has a sustainable fashion brand. Meester partnered with sustainable fashion brand Christy Dawn to create the Leighton jumper. She told people, "Very early on, I said that I was interested in making a jumper even though Christy is really well known for her dresses. And while I totally love dresses, jumpers are much more practical for me. They kind of translate from day to night, and I can wear them having a child. They're my go-to, really." All proceeds from the Leighton jumper were destined to benefit the Downtown Women's Center in LA, an organization that supports women struggling with homelessness. Surfing is her main form of exercise. Meester learned the sport from her husband, who grew up surfing. In 2019, she told Shape magazine, "In the last year, I got really into it. Being in the ocean is such a spiritual experience that you forget you're getting a real workout." She is fluent in French. Like her character in Gossip Girl, Meester speaks French in real life. Her language ability certainly came in handy for her role in the 2011 film Monte Carlo.